Welcome back. You're watching us here on Bazaar Morning Call. Good start to the new series, and the Gift Nifty is indicating a start in the positive by over 100 points. So that's the kind of move that we're seeing after a big move that we saw in yesterday's trading session as well. So let's drill it down to individual stocks. We have Vivek joining in on why Tata Power will be in focus this morning. Vivek.
Well, good morning. Very interesting development as far as the state of Maharashtra is concerned. Just a couple of days ago, we had told you about how Tata Power had evinced interest and had received a conditional nod from MERC to operate as a parallel electricity distribution company. Now, along the similar lines, you're actually seeing Tata Power also looking to enter the parallel electricity distribution sector in Maharashtra. They've applied to MERC, which is the Maharashtra Electricity Regulatory Commission, and they've applied for a license to operate parallel electricity distribution in 10 areas in the state of Maharashtra. So, what Tata Power told us was that, the total consumer base already stands at 12.8 million across Mumbai, Delhi, Odisha, as well as Ajmer, where they operate as the discom provider. So, these new additions will allow them to cross the 15 million mark. So, it's an interesting development, important development. Expect some green on the stock today.
Got it. Thanks a lot for that, Viv. Let's go across to Vama. She's here to tell us about some stocks and news. Morning, Vama.
Good morning, Nigel. Let me first start off with Hitachi Energy. They've received an order from Power Grid. They will be supplying 30 units of 765 kV, 500 MVA single-phase transformers, and analysts are suggesting that this order could be worth over 1,000 crores, so bodes well for the company. Mahindra Lifespaces is the next counter that I'm watching out for. This counter is also expected to open higher because they have been chosen as the developer for a redevelopment project in Mulund, Mumbai, and the project offers an estimated GDV of around 1,250 crores. And lastly, keep an eye out on Digitide Solutions. Keep in mind that this is the first result that the company has posted post the demerger from Kescorp. The revenues was rather flat at 732 crores. The EBITDA margin, though, contracted by around 390 basis points. The EBITDA fell by almost 26% sequentially, and the company reported a net loss of around 1 crores. The bookings, on the other hand, in Q4 crossed 568 crores, and the management says that they're entering FY26 with optimism, a strong pipeline, and a clear focus on profitability.
Okay, all right, got that. And we've got Sonal joining in with some news on Gail. I think what's the update here?
Well, there's an interesting note from Jefferies, and they talk about how there is a possibility of increase in unified tariffs coming in the next PNGRB meet. It's expected to come in soon, and this is where Gail had earlier asked for a 33% tariff hike. While that is the case, it would go up to 78 rupees per MMBTU. While Jefferies thinks that they are hopeful for a 10% increase in unified tariff, Gail is expecting a 20% increase versus the 33% that they asked. That is because their volume transmission has come down. Jeffrey says a 10% tariff will lead to 13% increase in EBITDA and 26% increase in EBITDA if there is a 20% tariff hike. This is the key to watch for Gail, because if there is no tariff hike, that would be a key risk to the stock. So they expect a 34% upside from potential tariff hike in the target price. They have a buy rating on the stock currently.
All right. Thanks a lot for that, Sonal. And so good to have you back. Welcome back. Looking forward to having you more on air. Take care of the little one. But we missed your research. So welcome back, girl. Okay. All right. Well, let's...
Thank you so much. It was...
Got it. We'll catch up later today, Sonal. All right.
Yeah, that backdrop looks eerily familiar. I wonder where that is.
Got it. All right.
We all have been there, Mangalam.
All right. Let's move on. Let's get in Manisha Gupta, who joins in for a quick roundup of all the commodity and market action overnight. Morning, Manisha.
Morning, Nigel. Thank you for that. I'll start with the crude oil prices, where we're looking at a second straight day of some steady moves coming in, a percentage point of gain in the overnight market. The whole focus now, of course, shifts on the Iran and U.S. meetings in the next week. We understand that the officials from both countries are meeting. And the focus also is on the July 6th OPEC Plus meeting, where Russia may support a production hike if needed. So that's a couple of things to watch out for. But the overnight market and the week, and by the way, the month of June, absolutely is about metals. Overnight as well, we've seen silver gain up by a percentage point, but it has been platinum, which is up by 5%. So when you look at the month of June, well, we've seen silver gain up by 11%, copper is up by 9%, platinum, palladium giving you returns like 20 and 30% for the month of June. And with the kind of fundamentals that we are working with, well, it continues to be a buy call for many of these.
All right, that's the word coming in on all things commodities. Copper prices at 3-month high. Nigel's been speaking about how the metals index will be in focus over the next couple of months. We'll watch out for how that pans out. With that, we'll take a short break, come back. How do your portfolio stocks benefit from the current developments in the world? We will connect with Siddharth Khemka of Motilal Oswal Financial Services for fundamental stock talk. Stay with us.